Coming up on this segment of Out and About Art, we're visiting the Ridge Art Association's annual Black and White with a Pop of Red show. Last month, the Ridge Art Association in Winter Haven held their annual Black and White with a Pop of Red exhibit, which showcased a variety of excellent visual artists from all over Polk County. Executive Director Christy Hemenway was kind enough to share some insight on the exhibit's history, and I got the chance to speak with two of the winners from this year's competition. Let's take a look.
When I started at Ridge Art 18 years ago, we had a photography show, and it was, most of the artists wanted it to be a straight photography show, and they didn't want anything that had ever touched a computer. My comment to that was, who am I to discern whether or not a computer ever touched that photograph or not? That's a really hard thing. So at that point in time, I decided we would just do a straight black and white show, shades of gray obviously, but no color at all. So that way it would lend itself to photography, but the other mediums could also participate. So over the years, the artists have asked me, can we please add some sort of color? So last year I decided a pop of red. Maybe we'll change the color every now and then, but so many people loved a pop of red last year that we decided to do it again this year. It's not mandatory, it's optional for them to add the pop of red. So that still gives us our true black and white show, while it introduces another dimension for them to play with. So we always pay someone with an MFA, which is a Master's in Fine Art, to judge our shows, because therefore we know that person has studied all of the arts. I never influence a judge. I never tell them how to judge. That's what I'm paying them for, their education and their expertise into how to choose the winning pieces. Ridge Art has 10 shows per year. We have 5 gallery shows that run concurrent with the theater performances. Our next show is going to be the 70th anniversary Fine Arts exhibition, which will be open January 9th through the 26th. So you can come out and see that inside the art gallery. And then we also have 5 municipal shows, which is Winter Haven City Hall, Winter Haven Municipal Airport, Lake Alfred City Hall, Mackay Gardens, and Haines City Hall. So anytime you want to see art, all you have to do is go at those times when they're open and you can go see it. You know, art enriches your life. It really does. So sometimes you can see someplace you've never been. You can see the angst of what an artist is going through in their life because they emote through their artwork. Art is very raw because it's showing what that artist is thinking at the time. And all of our exhibits are free at all times and open to the public. Most of our artwork is always for sale, so if you're looking for something for your home, you can come for that too. But it's not just about purchasing something, it's just about experiencing art and enriching your life.
My name is Cardenas, and I've been participating in the gallery for a few years, especially after I retired. I like to normally participate in most all of the shows that are given here and in other places also. I submitted 3 pieces. I had Aaron, and I had Shy Kitty, and I had an orchid. This painting is a painting of my son, Aaron. And he is always joking around and making fun. So I hardly ever see a serious picture of Aaron. This was a picture that he had sent me it was him and his wife, but his expression was so characteristic Aaron. I said, I've got to do this. And that's how he wound up, you know, one of the winners. I was very proud of it. Well, with black and white, I'm really restricted as to the colors that I'm going to be using. And when you're mixing the watercolors, you want to stay, if you really look at them, not all of them are black and white. So if I add a little blue to achieve my black, then I have to be consistent. I can't add a pink or something else. I have to be very consistent, so it is limiting. But it's a challenge, and I'm usually up for a new challenge, and I love this show. Last year I participated, and one of my pieces got sold last year, and I just love it. It hangs beautifully, and it's just a pretty show. Art is just something that's so personal that you are able to share stories through your medium. going through this gallery, you can see all kinds of art, somber, happy, different. And I think that's important for not just this community, any community, to be able to participate in seeing the arts and maybe even joining. You never know. You could be an artist and not know it, and this could inspire you to try.
Hi, my name is Gary Chappell. I'm a fine art, wildlife, and nature photographer. I've been involved with Ridge Art for 5 or 6 years now. I've been doing photography for about 50 years. We used to come to the shows, and I would wander through this gallery and finally thought I should find out how to enter, and it's been a wonderful group of people to work with. What I like about black and white art is that it gives you the importance of the details. You now are looking at something that you see every day, but you're looking at it differently. It's almost an abstract automatically just because it's black and white. In color photography, sometimes just pretty colors are nice to look at, but with black and white, you have to be very careful. You have to have a subject, it has to be properly lit, there have to be whites and blacks and details and gradations and detail to attract people's attention. I entered 3 pieces for the show this year. One was my wife's favorite, which is a white egret in what I call third position. It's a pretty much perfect ballet third position look. I have a piece that was taken at one of the local high school football games, which was actually my favorite piece. And then I had a third piece, and that's the one that won second place. And that was done by chance very recently. A friend invited me up to their scale model train club, and I went up to have a good day. I did not go up expecting to photograph anything. And what do you know? If you keep your eyes open, if you're open to the art around us, it's everywhere. There's an old saying, if you want your photographs to be more interesting, become a more interesting person. Look at art. Listen to your favorite music and go shoot something. I don't care if it's with your cell phone. And then come down here, hang these on the wall. Let other people look at them. You have to hear what other people think about it. Stay open, keep going, just shoot. Walk around here, there's beautiful work here. Come and look, it's free. It will make you think. If someone looks at some of my work, what I actually hope they do is look at it and go, that's really neat. I need to go out and see something like that. I mean, it exposes you to more. Without art, what are we?
For more information on upcoming exhibits at the Ridge Art Association, visit www.ridgeart.org.